Hey everyone, this is Pranshi Verma. Welcome back to my channel, guys. This is requested video, guys. In today's session, I'm going to discuss with you mobile computing and application development, multiple choice question and answer, and this is part 2. Question number 1 to question number 30 were already discussed in part 1. Kindly check it out. Link is in description below, and also you can click on the I button to get the link of that video and other important video. So now let's start with question number 31 in mobile computing and application development. First question is a television TB is an example of which type of transmission? So my dear, television transmission is an example of simplex transmission. Next question, what is application of satellite system? Weather forecasting is a very popular application of satellite systems. Next question, mention the different services of satellite systems. So my dear, there are three types of communication services that satellites provides, and they are: first one telecommunication, second one broadcasting satellite service, and third one data communication. But in these options, broadcasting satellite service is only present. That's why here correct answer is option A, broadcasting satellite service. Next question, for global communication, the minimum number of satellite needed is 3. For global communication, we need minimum 3 satellites for covering around global at 120 degree, because the circle can be fully surrounded by joining 3 points outside it, thus forming a triangle. That is 3 points. Okay, triangle means 3 points. 3 points of triangle to cover Earth totally means globally. That's why 3 satellite is required for global communication. Okay, so correct answer here is option B, 3. Next question, geostationary satellites are located at a higher of, correct answer is option B, 36,000 km from Earth's surface. Geostationary satellites are located at a height of 36,000 km from Earth's surface. Next question, what is ADB in Android? Very important question, and in Android, ADB stands for Android Debug Bridge. Okay, and what is ADB? Android Debug Bridge is a versatile command line tool that lets you communicate with a device. And the ADB command facilitates a variety of device actions such as installing and debugging apps, and it provides access to a Unix shell that you can use to run a variety of commands on a particular device. Okay, next question, in which directory XML layout files are stored? Correct answer is in your system directory under /resources res then /layout. In this directory, XML layouts files are stored in your Android Studio. Next question, how to pass the data between activities in Android? Intent. In Android, an intent is to perform an action on the screen. It's mostly used to start activity, send, broadcast, receiver, start services, and send messages between two activities. So this is the work of intent. So how to pass the data between activities in Android? With the help of intent. Next question, how to upgrade Sqlite, the database, from a lower version to higher version in Android Sqlite? Answer is pretty simple, using helper class. With the help of helper class, you can upgrade Sqlite, the database, from a lower version to higher version in Android Sqlite. Next question, what is an activity in Android? Activity performs the actions on a screen. Okay, for more information, activity represents a single screen with a user interface, just like window or frame of Java. Android activity is the subclass of context theme rep class. If you have worked with C, C++ or Java programming language, then you must have seen that your program starts from main function. Okay, Very similar way, Android system initiates its program within an activity starting with a call on create function callback method. Next question, is it possible to have an activity without user interface to perform action and actions? Answer is yes, it's possible. It's possible to have an activity without user interface to perform actions. Next question, how to kill an activity in Android? You can kill an activity and you can destroy, finish an activity with the help of finish function and finish activity with the help of int request code. So option A and option B, they both are correct regarding kill an activity in Android. Next question, what is Android view group? Android view group is a collection of views and other child views in your Android project. Next question, what are the layouts available in Android? Linear layout is available in Android, frame layout is available in Android, table layout is also available in Android, and relative layout is also available in Android. That's why your correct answer is option E. They all are the very important and frequently used layouts in Android. Next question, what is the difference between margin and padding in Android layout? Very important question. So guys, margin is specifying the extra space left on all four sides in layout. Okay, so this is all about margin. Now padding. Padding is used to offset the content of a view by a specific px. Px is what? Pixels. Or dp is what? Here dp is a virtual pixel unit that's roughly equal to 1 pixel on a medium density screen. For example, 160 dpi is the baseline density in Android. As well as Android translates this value to the appropriate number of real pixels for each other density. Okay, so here this is the difference between margin and padding in Android, and that's why here correct answer is option C. Both A and B are correct regarding difference between margin and padding in Android layout. Next question, what is the Androidmanifest .xml in Android? Very important question, and Androidmanifest .xml is a very important file in your Android Studio in your project. The Androidmanifest.xml file contains information of your packages, including components of the application such as activities, services, broadcast receivers, content providers, etc. And it's also responsible to protect the application to access any protected parts by providing the permissions. It's also declared the Android API that the application is going to use, and it lists the instrumentation classes of your Android project. Okay, that's why it's very important file in your Android project. And here correct answer is option C. It has all the information about an application in brief. Next question, Android is based on which kernel? Android is based on Linux kernel. Very important and pretty simple question. Next question, what is an interface in Android? In Android, interface acts as a bridge between class and the outside world. Next question, the Dalvik virtual machine DVM actually uses core features of Linux, not to be Windows and not to be Mac. DVM Dalvik virtual machine actually uses core features of Linux. Next question, in Android Studio, the tab is which error is shown is called log get. Next question, the Android component that manages the appearance and format on a screen is called layout. Next, a method that is used to handle what happens after clicking a button is called onClick method. A method that is used to handle what happens after clicking a button is onClick method in your Android Studio. Next question, one of the application component that controls the UI and manages the user interaction with phone screen is called activities. Pretty simple definition of activity. One of the application component that controls the user interface and manages the user interaction with phone screen is called activities. Next question, Multiple inheritance is not allowed in Java. Therefore, in an Android activity, there cannot be more than one superclasses. Okay. In your Android Studio project, you can use Java. That's why you cannot implement multiple inheritance without interface, because multiple inheritance is not allowed in Java language. Therefore, in an Android activity, there cannot be more than one superclasses. Okay. Next question. In Android, the functionality of one class can be used in other class by using option extends. In inheritance development in Java in Android, we can use extend keyword to inherit the properties of superclasses. Okay, so in Android, the functionality of one class can be used in other class, means base class, by using option extend. Next question. A class that displays a toast-shaped message for the user is called toast class in Android. Next, the layout of design of an Android application is saved in .xml file. Next question. A table of layout element that allows a children's relative position depiction is called relative layout. Next, Android sizes the fonts of mobile. For example, currently using the application using units of measurement SP. And what is SP? In Android Studio, SP stands for Scale Independent Pixels. Okay, listen to me very carefully. Scale Independent Pixel SP is similar to the dp unit, but additionally it is also scaled according to the font size preference of the user. That's why Android sizes of fonts of mobile using unit of measurement is SP, Scale Independent Pixels. Next question. A part of Android system DVM is actually a software. Option C is correct. Next question. The package of compiled Java codes with some other resources is called APK. APK stands for Android Package Kit, and it's also called Android Application Package. Is the file format that Android uses to distribute and install apps. It contains all the elements that an app needs to install correctly on your device. It's just like exe files on your Windows. Next question. Which of the important device characteristics that you should consider as you design and develop your applications? Screen size and density, option B input configuration, and option C device features. Guys, they all are very important device characteristics that you should consider as you design and develop your application. That's why your correct answer is option D, all of the above. Next question. If you want to share the data across the all application, you should go for content provider. Okay, and what is content provider? A content provider manages access to a central repository of data. A provider is a part of an Android application but often provides its own user interface for working with the data. However, content providers are primarily intended to be used by other applications which access the provider using a provider client object. Okay, so if you want to share the data across the all application, you should go for content provider. Next question. Which of these are not one of the three main components of the APK? Dalvik executable, option B resources, and option C native libraries, and option D WebKit. WebKit is odd one. Three main components of the APKs are Dalvik executable, resources, and native libraries, but WebKit is not one of the main component of the APK. That's why your correct answer is option D, WebKit. Next question. Difference between Android API and Google API. So very important difference between Android API and Google API is the Google API includes Google Maps and other Google specific libraries. But at the other hand, the Android one only includes core Android libraries. Okay, so this is the difference between Android API and Google API. But WebKit is not one of the main component of the APK. That's why your correct answer is option D, WebKit. Next question. Difference between Android API and Google API. So very important difference between Android API and Google API is the Google API includes Google Maps and other Google specific libraries. At the other hand, the Android one only includes core Android libraries. Okay, so this is the difference between Android API and Google API. Next question, creating a UI user interface in Android requires careful use of XML and Java because they both are main files in your application development process. Next question, when the activity is not in focus but is still visible on the screen, it is in paused state. Okay. Next question, what is the name of the program that converts Java bytecode into Dalvik bytecode? That is DEX compiler. Okay. DEX compiler convert Java bytecode into Dalvik bytecode. Next question, which among these are not a part of Android's native libraries? So Dalvik are not a part of Android's native libraries. Next question, while developing Android applications, developing can test their apps on maybe emulator included in Android SDK, maybe your physical Android phone, maybe third-party emulators, for example, Ubabe, etc. That's why here correct answer is option D. All three options will work for testing a application. Next question, the XML file that contains all the text that your application uses, that is strings.xml. Strings.xml is a XML file in your Android project that contains all the text that your application uses throughout a particular application development. Next question, dialog classes in Android. Maybe alert dialog, maybe progress dialog, and maybe data picker dialog. That's why option D is correct. Next question, intents. Option A are messages that are sent among major building blocks in your application. Option B, trigger activities to being services to start or stop or broadcast. Yes. And option C, intents are asynchronous. Yes. That's why option D is correct. Next question, what built-in database in Android shipped with Sqlite? Android shipped with Sqlite built-in database. Next question, which one is not a nickname of a version of Android? Cupcake is the nickname of version of Android. Gingerbread is also, and honeycomb is also. But muffin is not a nickname of a version of Android. That's why option D is correct here. Next question, what does the .apk extension stands for? .apk extension stands for Android Application Package. Next question, when an activity doesn't exist in memory, it's in a starting state. Option A is correct, starting state. Next, what is contained within the Androidmanifest.xml file? Androidmanifest.xml file contains the permissions the app requires throughout the app development in your Android Studio. Next question, what is contained within the layout.xml file? Orientations and layouts that specify what the display looks like. They all are things are contained within the layout XML file. Option B is correct. Next question, what is an activity? Activity is a single screen the user sees on the device at one time. Option A is correct. Next question, Android application must be signed before they are installed. Next question, AVD stands for Android Virtual Device. What runs in the background and doesn't have any user interface components? Services. In these options, intents, content providers, services, applications. Services doesn't have any user interface components and it runs in the background of your applications. Next question, Android releases since 1.5 have been given nicknames derived now. Food. After released version Android 1.5, the nicknames derived now food names. So here correct answer is option B, food. Next question, Android is based on Linux for the following reason. Option A, security. Security is very high in Linux. Option B, portability. And option C, networking. They all are the characteristics of Linux operating system. That's why option D is correct. And Android is based on Linux for the following reasons. Reasons are security, portability, networking. They all are reasons behind Android is based on Linux. That's why option D is correct. Next question, what part of the Android platform is open source? Option A, low-level Linux modules. Option B, native libraries. And option C, application frameworks. Correct answer is option D. All of these answers are correct because they all are part of Android platforms is open source, because Android is on self a open source operating system for application development. Okay. Next question, the R file is an generated file automatically. In your Android project, R file is automatically generated. Next question, what is the purpose of the content provider classes? The main purpose of content provider classes to share data between Android applications. Option C is correct. Next question, which file specifies the minimum required Android SDK versions your application supports? Very important question, and a correct answer is option D, Androidmanifest.xml. Androidmanifest.xml specifies the minimum required Android SDK version your application supports after releases. Okay. Next question, Android doesn't support which format? Android support MP4, MPEG, and MIDI. But Android doesn't support ABI format. That's why correct answer is option C, ABI. Next question, Android supports which features? Yes, Android supports multitasking, Android support Bluetooth feature, and Android is also support video calling feature. For example, your WhatsApp Messenger application. You all are used very well. Okay, and this is frequently used messenger application in the world. That's why here correct answer is option D. All of the above are features are supported by Android. Next question, if you want to increase the white space between widgets, you will need to use the blank space property. Android padding. If you want to increase the white space between widgets, you will need to use the Android padding property in your application development. Next question, for blank space code used by Android is not a open source. Very important question, option C is correct. Wi-Fi driver. For Wi-Fi driver code used by Android is not a open source code. Next question, what is mean by ANR? ANR stands for application not responding. Next, DDMS stands for, it's not DDVMS, it's DDMS and it's in Android. So here correct answer is option C. DDMS stands for Dalvik Debug Monitor Service. Option C is correct. Next question. Which method of intent used to pass data from one activity to other activity in Android? Correct answer is option C, put extra method. Put extra method of intents is used to pass data from one activity to other activity in Android. Next question, OHA stands for, in Android, OHA stands for Open Handset Alliance. Option C. Next, which menu is shown by long pressing on widget in Android? Correct answer is option B, custom menu. Custom menu is shown by long pressing on widget in Android. Next question, API stands for Application Program Interface. Option B is correct. Next and last question of this video, DVM stands for Dalvik Virtual Machine. Okay guys, so this is all about mobile computing and application MCQs part 2. See you in the part 3 of this video. If you like the video, please hit the like button. I hope you enjoyed the session. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.